This is your WW3 news. The gloom and doom and nitty gritty stuff. Let's get right into it. Well, you probably know who Shoigu is. One of those top military brass of the Russians. Well, looks like he was subject of a attempted assassination in Russia when he was attending a funeral. Also, there are sleeper cells, and you can guess that the Ukrainians and Americans behind it. Think they're taking out the top brass, even if he had in the past a more, high level role in the so-called Russian government as defense. He's still on the Defense Council. And obviously, this is typical of CIA operations overseas, taking out political opponents and afterwards thinking installing a puppet government in Russia, which is a bit extreme idea to do so. But they are stupid enough because the West and the Ukrainians are desperate. They do desperate things, they do stupid things. I'm thinking provoking the drag directly the Russians with NATO into a fight. This is what it was all about. Poland. The Polish been saying we are going to war with Russia in the near future, and they say they've got intelligence about it. Probably what happened the other day, some attack on their infrastructure by probably the Russians, as they say. And then they say the Russians are getting desperate. Or probably the Russians are sending a message. We mean business. Do not fuck around with us. The West are like kindergarten kids. The more you tell them, the more they do it. Stupid, immature people they are, the West. The econs, the fearmongers, secret services, intelligence service, everyone in the West, of all the Western governments. And more money for Kiev as military aid. Probably mentioned in the last video, 6 billion euros of on the line. Can continue with the gravy train and the latest corruption scandal, which it won't be the first or last one. It'll be more scandals. There were billions of euros they've thrown in this money laundering escapade. It's got nothing to do with the democracy here. And we got an Italian government, more money for Kiev, military aid. Keep on financing them. Boy, your economy is going tits up. Here in Italy, there's a record of cassa integrazione all time high of people being temporarily laid off or been sacked or fired because the manufacturing economy regarding the cars and stuff like that are really going tits up due to the green issue and stuff. This is all orchestrated to destroy the industry in the West, basically manufacturing industry. It's all part of the agendas. It's all events artificially made, and obviously the introduction of certain legislation by the European Union regarding a web and mainstream information. They created an agency. Let's say only from here, our European agency, the information is correct. If you get it from other alternative resources, right wing, conspiracy theories, and all that shit. What they want to have more control on the press, the web, and stuff like that. With the introductions of certain rules, limitations, all in the name of safety for kiddies, to limited cyber hackers and stuff like that. It's got nothing to do with that. because in the end they're preparing the grounds for a dystopian world. Agenda 2030, 15-minute cities, carbon footprints, all 9 yards of this lunacy. And slowly, the majority of the people are falling for this trick. This Agenda 2030 lunacy. People are not wed. People think these things happen because happens. These things are all programmed, they're all man-made events. It's a perfect plan. The occults, the elites, or whatever they are, they're the ones who are pulling the strings.